Hi, today we're going to talk about the importance of paying your child support on time and what to do if you fall behind and you have arrears that you need to pay. The first thing that you need to do is pay a little bit each week toward the arrears and make sure that it is stated that that portion is to go toward the arrears and not toward any current child support. Um, Many people get put in jail for failure to pay on the arrears, and they don't know what to do, and they're upset that they have to make a purge payment, and that purge payment is usually in excess of $5,000 depending on the amount that they are behind. But the judge will hold you in contempt of court and give you jail time if you fail to make that payment in a timely manner. However, there are things that can be done. For example, if you're spending more on the child currently than the current child support order, you can ask to get a credit for that amount, and you should be entitled to that credit for that amount. Additionally, other options may occur. Unfortunately, once the judgment becomes the final money judgment, then you have issues with trying to get anything done with that amount, because once it's owed and that month goes by that you owed it under the order and you didn't pay it, it becomes a final money judgment, which can be then garnished from your wages in Alabama. So you need to make sure that you stay on top of child support. And one of the most common reasons that I see, at least in my practice, that people get behind is because they change jobs or they're no longer making the amount that they were once making. However, they fail to go to court and get child support reduced under the court order, and that causes issues. And that can be done at any time through a petition to modify child support, but you have to know to do it. And usually I suggest getting an attorney to do it for you to make sure that everything to which you are entitled is not only calculated correctly but done correctly as well, and that you get the amount that you're entitled to. Because once you get too far behind and you have to purge a payment, it gets much harder to do that, because it's a lot harder for people to come up with a lump sum, and they get placed in jail. When they get placed in jail, oftentimes they can lose their job and that type of thing, which then makes them fall behind even more, and it's just a vicious cycle, and you don't want that. Okay, but there are options. There are some options available if you need it modified and you indeed file the paperwork to get it modified. I suggest you do that before you have your contempt hearing, and if you're behind for failure to pay child support. And I definitely suggest that when you have your contempt hearing, that you make sure that you show cause as to why you should not be placed in jail by the judge on that day. But I do think that you need representation many times to have a successful contempt hearing and avoid jail time. As required by Alabama law, no representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers. And also, this is not intended to be legal advice. It's intended to guide you in the right direction, but not to be legal advice unless you are a client with an active case with my firm. Thank you.